Y'all ready for some easy vanilla cake? Now this is not my recipe. This is not Mahashi's recipe. So let me show you how I do it. Okay, y'all, I'm starting off with my light skin pans. I'm just going to spray them down and then I'm going to add in our parchment round. And then y'all, I'm going to go ahead on and set it aside. Now I'm going to grab Miss Cindy. I'm going to add in some flour. Then I'm going in with some baking powder. After that, y'all, I'm going in with some salt. Now I'm going to get in there and get that mixed up together and then I'm going to set it aside. Now I got a cup of milk. I'm adding in some butter because butter makes it better. Then I'm going to pop it into the microwave. Now out of the microwave, y'all, I'm adding in some good old canola oil. And then, y'all, I'm going in with some good old vanilla. So after the vanilla, y'all, I'm adding in some sour cream. Now the recipe doesn't call for sour cream. That is just Miss Kale's being extra. So now I'm going to get in there and get it all mixed up. So now let's put it all together. I'm going to go ahead on and crack my eggs and add them to my mixer. Then, y'all, I'm going in with my sugar. Now, I'm going to go ahead on and mix that up really well. Once I get that mixed up, y'all, I'm going to go ahead on and add in my flour mixture. After that, y'all, I'm going in with my milk mixture. And then again, y'all, I'm going in with some more of that flour mixture. And then again, I'm going in with some of that milk mixture. Now, you're going to want to start with the flour and end with the flour. Okay, y'all, now it's all mixed up. Let's go ahead on and get it into the pan. So I'm just going to pour half in one pan and then half in the next pan. So now, y'all, I'm going to tap it on my countertop to knock the air bubbles out. And then, y'all, into the oven it goes. And movie magic is out of the oven. It's looking good and it's smelling good. But we got to wait till it cool down. So we're going to place it on the rack and let it cool. Now, while the cake is cooling, let's make the icing. I have some butter right here, y'all. After I get that butter in my mixing bowl, I'm adding in some confectioner's sugar, and then I'm adding in some heavy cream. Now, I did add in some vanilla, but I forgot to film it. So now, y'all, my icing is all done. I'm going to get it into my bowl, y'all, and I'm going to set it aside. So now let's put this cake together. I put some icing down first to keep the cake from sliding, and then I put my first layer down. And then, y'all, I go in with the icing. Y'all know how to icing the cake, honey. I don't have to tell y'all. So next, I put the next layer on, and then I go back in with the icing. Now, Miss Kales is not going to try to do this perfect because Arthur don't be playing, okay? So I'm icing this cake as good as I can. Once I get the icing on there, y'all, I'm going to go in with some sprinkles to make it pretty for the kids. And then, y'all, on the sides, I'm just going to throw those sprinkles right there on the side. Just a little bit, not a lot. So now, y'all, me and my greedy spirit got to cut off into this thing so we can see what we working with. And honey, 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 oh, wait, look at this masterpiece right here. Now, y'all already know what's next. I just got to give it a taste. Honey, delicious. But y'all know Miss Kales can't be eating this cake because she's trying to stay healthy. But y'all gonna knock yourself out because that's good right there.